The consequences of bad weather in Krasnodar Krai. Due to bad weather, houses and streets in 2 districts of Kuban went underwater at once. The recent downpour flooded a village in Lubinsky district. The water level in the yards reaches 1.5 meters. The consequences of the nighttime bad weather in the village Zasovskaya in Lubinsky district is eloquently illustrated by the footage filmed by local residents. Since evening, heavy rains in the area, after which the water began to arrive from the mountains. Clogged branches brought the passage under the bridge at the entrance to the village Zasovskaya. Because of the heavy rainfall, failed to cope with the passage of water culverts on the brook Arastov, said in the message MES. In the village Gofitskoy, there was a runoff of water from the rice fields because of heavy rain. 10 household areas and 1 house were flooded with water. In addition, 1 private home was damaged at Privany Farm. In total, the bad weather affected 15 home sites and 2 households. By Kuban Savior, community workers and all the municipal services have taken the necessary measures. Traffic is not disrupted, is currently being monitored and examined adjacent areas. At the moment, the culverts are being cleared of broken branches and debris. Teams of the Regional Rescue Service are on the scene. 8 units of equipment and more than 20 rescuers are involved in the elimination of the consequences of the bad weather. According to the Lisbon Fire Brigade Regiment, the heavy rain yesterday afternoon led to more than 20 incidents of flooding, while strong winds also resulted in 13 incidents due to falling trees on public roads, which damaged some vehicles. According to images released on social media in the Lisbon area, there were floods in Rua da Prata or in Parque dos Nacos due to heavy rain. A source from the Greater Lisbon Sub-Regional Command also told Lusa that it had not registered any significant occurrences in its area of operation. According to social media pages, in municipalities such as Arame, Santarém district, or Almada, Setúbal, hail was also recorded. Images of urban flooding in Beja were also released, due to heavy rain. Earthquake with magnitude 6.4 has been registered in the Caribbean Sea, 127 kilometers north of the town of Apertado in Colombia, says the Altai Sion branch of the Unified Geophysical Survey (RAS). Origin of this earthquake was located in approximately 50 kilometers from the eastern coast of Panama Isthmus in the area of Pan-Colombian border. The intensity of earthquakes in the epicenter was estimated as devastating. The U.S. Geological Survey estimated the earthquake's magnitude at 6.6. According to American seismologists, the source was located at a depth of 10 kilometers. No data on the dead and injured were reported. In eastern Congo, the Red Cross has suspended the search for hundreds of victims of recent deadly floods due to a lack of necessary excavation equipment. Flash floods washed away houses in early May in the villages of Bushushu and Nyamukubi in South Kivu province of the Democratic Republic of Congo. More than 460 people lost their lives in the disaster. Hundreds of people are believed to have been buried under rubble, rocks and mud. The volume of debris makes it impossible to conduct a manual search. The search for victims may resume if the provincial authorities can provide mechanical excavators and other heavy equipment. Landslides and flooding on May 4 were caused by torrential rains. The natural disaster affected about 9,000 people.